God, that hurt more than I thought it would. That deer urine spray doesn't really work, does it? What, Lamar? Oh, deer antler spray. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, sorry. Welcome to the second annual NFL Honors. Last year, I hosted this show on NBC, and tonight it's on CBS. Really? You can do that with TV shows? Just switch networks? Less? You can hear me wherever you are. We should talk. I promise you Tracy Morgan isn't as crazy as he seems. At first, I wasn't going to return as host, but then the producers hit me with the franchise tag. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to be here. I mean, who wouldn't be happy making jokes at the expense of very large men, all angry that they're not playing tomorrow? I'm looking at you, J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt, the answer to the question, what if Rocky and Drago had a son together? It's exciting to be here in New Orleans. Things have been pretty out of control all week in the French Quarter. Drinking, partying, nudity, and that's just Rob Gronkowski. Yeah. Gronk is in town continuing his rehab. Only one-armed keg stands for him this week. But yeah, hundreds of thousands of exuberant fans have descended on the French Quarter. This is a dream weekend for offensive linemen who love beads and don't mind taking their shirts off. It is wild out there on Bourbon Street. Just wait until everyone finds out that there's a football game tomorrow. Of course, fans around these parts were hoping the Saints would be in the Super Bowl. It was a tough season for the Saints, who kept insisting that there isn't, nor has there ever been, a bounty system in New Orleans. And no one is hoping that's more true than Commissioner Goodell. Just to be safe, the commissioner is walking the streets this weekend wearing Drew Brees. Not Brees' jersey, he's wearing Drew Brees. Overall, it was one of the most exciting seasons we've ever seen in the NFL. It was the year of the rookie quarterback. And even while having fairy tale rookie seasons, these guys faced adversity. Andrew Luck had to overcome a debilitating neck beard. What was that thing? It looked like Clayton Matthews hit you so hard your hair fell under your chin. Russell Wilson threw for more than 3,000 yards. Woo! But that also meant more than 3,000 hugs from Pete Carroll. And poor RG3, he discovered, he discovered that there were some commercials on the air that he wasn't in. Even Peyton Manning and Aaron Rodgers said, that's a little much. But hey, RG, stay away from Capital One, okay? We cool? All right. Another big story this year was comebacks. Adrian Peterson and Peyton Manning. Wow, Brett Favre just heard the word comeback and woke up. Go back to sleep. Can you believe the year Peyton had? Let's hear it. Come on. After 4 neck surgeries, he left Indy for Denver and led the Broncos to the AFC West title, capped off with 11 straight wins. Is it me, or did Peyton stop feeling the pain right around the time Colorado legalized marijuana? I'm not saying they're linked. Completely unrelated question, though. How many Papa Johns did you buy this year? And Adrian Peterson, coming off extensive knee surgery, Adrian began a grueling rehab regimen to get ready for the season. which consisted mostly of putting a football team on his back and carrying it for 4 months. For 4 months. Adrian fell 9 yards short of Eric Dickerson's all-time rushing record, 9 yards. Do you know how short that is? That's like 1 first down to a replacement ref. Remember those guys? I know Aaron Rodgers does. Actually, some of the replacement refs are working this show tonight, including the guy running the teleprompter, and everything is going just fine. Hello and welcome to the NFL Honors Banana Underpants. Next page, good night and thank you. Of course, one of the big stories is Ray Lewis, who was announced tomorrow will be his final game. He's retiring to spend more time screaming with his family. Let's snuggle up on the couch and watch an episode of Girls. Some think Ray will be trading his cleats in for a microphone. Yes, that's what Ray Lewis needs to be, louder. Hey, everybody. Archie Manning is here. A lot of folks in these parts consider Archie the unofficial mayor of New Orleans. Of course, if he were the real mayor, he'd be on trial right now for corruption charges. I'm just kidding. New Orleans politics is clean, like Ndamukong Suh's game. The biggest name from the college football season is also here, Catherine Webb. Girlfriend of Alabama quarterback, what's his name? Don't worry, Catherine. Brent Musburger isn't here tonight. He's covering the Puppy Bowl. Larry Fitzgerald didn't show up tonight, so now he has way more in common with the rest of the Cardinals offense. Can you feel the excitement in this building? Who's ready for Super Bowl 47? The Baltimore Ravens versus the San Francisco 49ers, the Har Bowl, or the Bro Bowl, or the Super Bro. Jim Harbaugh and John Harbaugh, brother against brother, coaching tomorrow. One of them will be victorious. We'll have to assume the burden of being the most successful brother in the family. It's a curse, am I right, Eli? You know what I'm saying, babe? I'm pretty excited about the very real possibility that the post-game handshake will end with the loser yelling out, "Mom always liked me best." I talked to Jim, and he's not all that intense. Turns out he's just been trying to pass a kidney stone for the past 20 years. Then there's Colin Kaepernick. What a story, what a story. And not just because of the tattoos, although he's the most famously inked quarterback since Terry Bradshaw wrote right and left on his arms. Archie Manning's the fun going, yeah. Colin Kaepernick kissed his biceps, called it Kaepernicking, and trademarked it. Meanwhile, getting blindsided by the coach's card at practice is called Alex Smithing. And in Minnesota, Christian Ponder trademarked Pondering, where he stands doing nothing while marveling at how amazing Adrian Peterson is. There's so much more to talk about, but we've got awards to give out. So what do you say we get this thing started Nolan style? Give it up for the Soul Rebels!
Presenting